he was struggling with something, and we were basically saying how when all of us, when we came down to the world, and we came down with a mission. It's something we came here to do. And overall, what that is just to spread. It's just to spread Torah, right, within ourselves and with others. That's the overall mission. And obviously, there's specifics in that, but that's the overall mission. And to be happy doing that, obviously, to be comfortable doing that, to be stable doing that. That should be done in a sense without resistance. That's why we came down there, to consistently serve God. The fact is that each one of us have our own struggles, right? Each one of us have our own deceptions in life, our own resistance in life to those things, to the things that we're supposed to be doing. And again, those things are different for everyone. There's traumas, there's insecurities, there's issues. And when I encounter those things, it could seem like, okay, let's say I'm here to do this, right? I'm here to live a good life. I'm here to eventually get married, have children, and lead to them a good life. But when these issues come up, it could seem like, okay, this is what I'm trying to do. But these issues are here, and they're blocking that up. Right? They're hijacking that. Right? But if I know that ultimately, again, what I came down here to do, right, and what I was designed to do by God is to live the good life, is to live the happy life. So with all those things, even though all those things are there, I was still supposed to live a happy life, meaning even with all the struggles, I'm expected to, lead eventually after enough work, a consistent, happy life. Because that's what I came down here to do. So the fact that that's our mission, that shows that even with the struggles, that's what I'm supposed to do. Meaning, I can never have an excuse as to, I'm not happy because of this. This struggle's hijacking this part of my life, and I'm not showing up here. There's no such thing. Because when I came down here into this world, all those things were pre-planned, and it was also pre-planned that I'm going to live a good life. So the fact is that the ability and the potential, the koyach, for there to be that good life is there. And yeah, the fact is the struggles are also there. But again, when I realize that I'm here to live that good, consistent, stable life, right? Without that life being hijacked, without that life being, depressed, even though the struggles are there, that's what I came down here to do. And ultimately that's what we were pre-planned to do. So, to me, it gave a whole new perspective on the fact that I'm almost forced to live a good life. That in turn made me.
We're doing minutes. Make our background.
Yeah, it's got to be, bro.
Good morning, everyone. Mendel, Rafi, Morty, Cam, Lady.
Yeah.
So I have this philosophy, whatever. I have this idea in life. This idea in life that I want to be happy before anything. Because if I'm not happy, then what am I doing? And then I think that religion and Judaism is something that I need in my life. So I make sure I know that is something that's gonna make me happy, just because of seeing the results of not being religious and being religious. But if my enough time.
Yeah, talking about religion and stuff like that. I think, when this is you, who you are, and in the good way, but you're on this path right now, and you could feel like you shouldn't be here, and not that you shouldn't, but you should overcome and be here. To be here and you're here now, that's exactly where I am in my stage in life right now. I'm supposed to be here, and I want to be here, but I'm here. But I'm getting there, slowly, It's coming. Cowan's big headphones gonna show me either way, you know. I don't know, dude, but yeah, and yeah, so yeah, religion is really not just religion; it's Judaism. That's that we that have set rules because we're the only religion that has the most, and can't say important that makes sense because they don't know that, but for us at least, it's the right path.
Okay, the idea is that he knows he's supposed to be here, but he's not here.
It's easy, bro.
Hey, I get you. You know you have to be here, but you're not here, even though you are here. Yeah. Short night. Today be a little out of it. My apologies. Yeah, next.
Rafi.
Good morning, my dudes. First things first, I love King. Basically, this morning we had a bit of a situation. Abuzajak decided to pop his tire and say he got a flat. So we're currently taking an Uber to with my good friend here. What's your name? Will. With my good friend Will. We're chilling here. Hashem Yerachim. And yeah, everyone should have an awesome day. What's that? Feistin, I can't hear you, but anyway. I'm not a stripper. It's like I lied. Anyway, everyone should have an awesome day. Cameron, nice to see you. Not really. But yeah, where's Yaska? Why isn't Yaska here? I'm pretty pissed. I like to see Yaska in the morning.
Thank you, Rafi. Morty.
Hello, guys. What's up? Hopefully everyone's good. Yeah, I think I'm good. I guess everyone's saying something inspiring today. I guess the only thing I can say is don't really take life seriously. I mean, like, not in that sense. Like, don't kill yourself or something like that. Saying just, like, let loose and, like, don't care if anyone, like, really, like, don't give a shit, like, what people say because it doesn't really matter. Because you only live once or reincarnations if that happens, if that's true. But like do like yeah, just like strip on the street, like literally, like do that. Like if you have the chance, strip in public. Like I don't know. I'm planning to. That's like on my bucket list. So I'm planning to do that. It's good. Probably in Israel.
Morty. Cowan.
Um, on the happiness, the main key. Well, first of all, good morning, everybody. The main key to happiness, as a Jew, is believing and knowing really that God is in control of everything. Whatever happens is for the best. Say, even this morning with the situation, it's all for the best, bro. I don't know what was gonna happen if Abba were to drive this morning. I don't know how happy Abba would be with me saying it, but you don't know. It's all for the best, really, really and truly. But yeah, to know that you will always really and truly be happy.
Yeah. I hear a minute. So I was saying that Callan really hit it off the spot, surprisingly. But yeah, that means also that every single step that I take, every single like minute situation I'm in throughout the day is also, placed there by God for a reason. Not only the big picture, every single as like how Abba popped this tire. If I would pick up this tea and it would spill. Every single thing is designed and guided by the Heilige Bashef. That was for fire.
Yeah, sure.
Highly kibasher.
11. We're holding 11. So the last one, we're almost done the letter. We are now in the very auspicious days of Elul, when the old year is about to give way to the new. This is the time of tshuva. Tshuva is usually translated as repentance, turning over a new leaf. It is this and more, for the real meaning of tshuva is return. Return to the source of truth, purity, and holiness, the very essence of the Jew, whose soul is truly part of the divine above. Wishing you a ksira v'chasima taiva with blessing.
We are now in the very auspicious days of Elul, my month of my birthday, when the old year is about to give way to the new. This is the time of teshuva. The teshuva is usually translated as repentance, the turning over a new leaf. It is this and more, for the real meaning of teshuva is return. Return to the source of truth, purity, and holiness, the very essence of the Jew, whose soul is truly a part of the divine above. Wishing you a kasiya b'chasima toivu with blessing with Harav Menachem Mendel Schneerson Shlita.
11. We're now in this very auspicious days when the old year is about to give away to the new. This is the time of Shua. Shua is usually translated as repentance, the turning over of a new leaf. It is this and more. For the real meaning of Shua is return to the source of truth, purity, and holiness, the very essence of a Jew with soul and truly a part of the divine above. Wishing you a terrible blessing and a signature.
Rafi, on the PDF on the chat, number 11.
I don't have the PDF. I don't have the PDF.
You want me to resend it? You need to resend it?
Yeah, please.
It's been
Resend
sent.
it, but skip me. Give it to the next person, because then you're wasting time.
It's been sent to the chat.
Can I read it? They don't have it? You want to send it?
It's on the chat.
Morty?
I don't have it on the chat. I joined after you sent it.
Yeah, okay, fine. So you'll have it for next turn. Morty, do you have the PDF?
Okay. Pass.
Morty?
Cowan,
Anyone?
have a PDF.
What?
Don't say yeah at the same time.
There's a PDF on the chat with a text with the letter of the Rebbe. Do you have it? It's been sent twice. So if it downloaded automatically, then you have it. If not, I'll just send it right now. I'm assuming you can't either. So
I'm driving this tire pop.
Wow.
I'll maybe take it.
I should go?
I don't have it.
So I'll read it and he'll send it. We are now in this very auspicious days of Elul, when the old year is about to give away to the new. This is the time of tshuva. Tshuva is usually translated as repentance, the turning over of a new leaf. It is this and more, for the real meaning of tshuva is return to the source of truth, purity, and holiness, the very essence of the Jew whose souls is a truly part of the divine above. Wishing you a ksila chsimatay.
We are now in the very auspicious days of Elul, when the old year is about to give way to the new. This is the time of tshuva. Tshuva is usually translated as repentance, the turning over of a new leaf. It is this and more, where the real meaning of tshuva is return to the source of truth, purity, and holiness, the very essence of the Jew, whose soul is truly part of the divine above. Wishing you a ksiva chsimateva. No, we.
We is us.
Is
We,
us?
us.
We, me.
It's that. What's the next one? R. Rafi, your word is R.
Yeah, parties.
Morty, your word is also R.
Morty.
Sex. Yeah, sex.
Abba. Oh no, not Abba.
Me?
Who is that?
That's Abba. Oh, watch broke. That's Coward. Okay. Coward down to the hill.
Cowan. Now is your word.
Hey, what am I reading?
Your word is now.
My word is now. What does that mean?
That means your word. The word. You know how words work.
What word comes to your mind when you after now?
Mashiach.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Abba, your word is now.
Present.
Present.
Amazing. In.
Ow.
In. Inner. Okay.
Inner flame.
Let's do. Talk about that.
Okay, what happens now?
You got a minute.
Nice.
Go.
You start. Yeah, you start.
You started words.
No, you started words.
Hey, what about me?
Yeah.
Skip me.
Oh. Okay. Let's give you a word. The.
The?
The.
Well, that's anticlimactic. Ordinary. Morning.
The. Okay.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Just start your minute. You start your word.
You start your minute. I want you to start today. First, you start.
I told you today.
Carson, it's his minute. It's his minute.
Oh,
No,
it's my
start.
minute? Then start over.
Bro,
Start
just stop. Okay. Just stop wasting time.
over. It's an honor for me to start the minutes today, and it's very man down. And yeah, it's very lovely to see some people on the screen, such as Rafi and Calvin and Abala and Brokis, aka Paraichis. I don't like to really start because I like to observe, and then my mind goes and goes and goes. I could just start on them thing, but then whatever, it's the next minute. But in my last 3 seconds, I'm gonna start off with Morty was saying was something serious, not serious. Yeah, life is real. Yeah, life is real. And you don't know what's gonna happen next. You know if she or he or that person is anything, and like deal with it in a real manner. Oh, I don't like that, dude. It's very scary.
Morning, everyone.
You gotta speak up.
One point. Again, I didn't catch up in the letter, but this last paragraph saying that tshuva was not just turning over a new leaf, meaning turn the page. It's about figuring out who you are in the source. And when that happens, and then you're gonna be true purity and holiness. I think automatically you'll be happy with yourself. That's something I guess how we're finishing the last few letters is always saying find out who you are, who etzem are you, not just stam, and use that out. And the main thing is to be happy with yourself. That is true happiness. So, okay.
Rafi.
What's up, smiley faces? With Jacobson here. Jacobson Sailor.
Hi. Nice.
You have a lot of fans, but they don't really support you.
Yeah, I look see Levy Labor.
Yeah, Levy's just, but it's cool. Levy's just woken up. Trying to think what to say. Right, today I woke up at 5 to go for a jog. I woke up, I got out of bed, and I was like, F you, Beulah, and then I went back to sleep. So that was my morning. Yep, that was my morning done. Anyway, everyone have an awesome day. House.
Thank you, Rafi. Callan.
Gary.
All right. Hello. I'm having this. Yeah, kind of Good morning.
Thank you, Callan. Abba.
Good morning, guys. So, yeah, my morning was a little bit thrown to the side. Woke up early, took a shower, exhausted, and then finally, after I pumped myself up to go, to the Mazda factory, my tires flat, so I go take care of that. I mean, actually, Brokers really took care. Not yeah, Brokers took care of that, but I had to just be there and Uber the guys, and now I'm on my way to pick up breakfast for the guys. And yeah, I'm not having a lot to drive this fast right now because my tire might pop out of my car. So it's a little bit frustrating, but I'm trying to have a nice mindset. So yeah, if anyone could help me out on how to cool myself down from this raging anger that I have. And then now it's Brokers.
Hey, so good morning, guys. Yeah, just like a thought, like took off like the old wheel, and you see how just like a little tiny screw, like completely fucked up the entire wheel. So it's like it's a thing about it how such a little thing can have a big impact, destroy a whole bunch of mornings for a bunch of people. Yeah. Also in a positive way, patch and fix the tire. Yeah, that's that.
Thank you, Shmuley.
Anyway, just ignore it.
Yeah, I think that Abba, what's good to keep in mind is what Karen was saying. That I mean, not only is like we were saying, not only is the whole picture guided by God, every little thing, as simple as breaking a tire, it's for a reason. And the whole idea is that I can't see the reason, but that's a meaning that's just the way nature works. But I think just by knowing that everything's there for a reason, everything's there to help me, any situation I'm in which is negative is there so next time I can handle it better. Right? That's something that can clearly be seen. Now next time that happens, you can handle it better because you went through it. I think just by looking at the good, trying to see how it can help you for the next situation, that'll really be able to help out the actual situation. 30 seconds?
Right after.
Oh,
Yeah, like the culmination of letters sounds like it's like whether or not you feel like this is talking to you, this is definitely talking to you. This applies to everyone, and like the idea of this letter is just it might not be speaking directly to your problem, but like this is why I think you could like idea of it opening an Igris and getting an answer from any letter, from like the random letter you open. It's not like that letter. I mean, not only was that letter designed for you, it was also that every single letter really is designed for all of us. Like we were talking about the other day, and like there's always a lesson that can be learned for our because we're all connected. So all of our issues are connected. All of our what seemed like to be issues, we can all learn from each other. There's nothing we can't learn from. Whatever shows that very clearly.
Well, it's time now. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with saying now that the Rebbe clearly is saying that the month of Elul is Tshuva, and you have to really understand that. It's not like every day you can do Tshuva, and it's not like Elul is the last month of the year and it's good or it's bad. Like no, thanks to Elul, we could start over for Tishrei. Tishrei is the first month of the new year, but that doesn't mean you have a fresh start and you're in the new game. You're in the new game already from last year, which was Elul. So you have to really, really put that in, man. And that's why the whole 12 days and.
So I just want to say what's happening. Abba's in one car and Rafi's in another car.
Rafi's in the Uber.
Rafi's who's with you in the Uber? Hey, either way, that's pretty weird. What's happening either way? Their tire broke again, Abba? I'm just coming. I'm just lost.
Love that, dude.
Cowan, got the front seat. What's up? Okay, next.
Rafal Nachman Yeshua.
Okay, first of all, with me is Mr. Jacobson and Mr. Joseph David. And first things first is Nike, we need to talk, bro. And the second thing is, I don't know. I was sitting here and I just imagined there was peace everywhere in the world.
Peace?
I just tripped on that for a second. That's all.
Thank you. Callan.
Zelig.
I just want to say that thank you. This watching it in the morning is a lot more meaningful. Yeah. Usually what I do is sit on my phone, scroll through Instagram, learning, everybody's a lot more meaningful. Appreciate it. Also amazing.
Abba.
Start at 30 seconds when they start talking.
Wow, so.
Currently in a really bad position to talk right now, so I'm gonna pass.
What's happening?
In the past. Well, let Brokers talk or something.
We're mute. They don't
It's
care.
not.
Very nice. Funny, mute yourself.
Talk, he has a minute.
No, it doesn't.
Go in a
Let him have
circle.
a minute.
Go in a circle.
Can we like relax? Thank you.
Hey, so basically
Oh, let him have a minute.
crossing over knowledge. Yeah.
How can he talk?
Shmuel, you have some superpowers.
All right.
I leave you go.
Yeah. And I think what the Rebbe's writing also really applies to all of us, because the Rebbe says that right in the paragraph right before that, as a young person, right, because we don't have a lot to, really, obviously everyone in different levels, but we don't really have to support a family yet. I think this is the time to really, work on ourselves and really be able to, find the ideal way, basically make Torah and Yiddish guy your chicken soup.
I think something that someone who's at a higher level of serving God should know one thing if they want to help other people is that there's always someone who doesn't have the same struggles as them and struggles with sometimes doing the bare minimum. And I think that with that knowledge of I'm able to help whoever's below me, but there's no, just understanding that they're in a different place. Yeah, good stuff can happen. So,
I was talking now.
We have 5 minutes. We can just do another round of 60 seconds.
60 seconds?
40 seconds, because
40 seconds, guys.
How much time will that be?
It'll be 5 minutes. All right. Miss Abba, if you hear me, what you said before about the whole tire and you're putting yourself in a good mindset, I really like that, and that really made me happy because actually the past, let's say, year or two, I've been trying to put that in, and it's not like something negative happens so you become positive. Yes, that is a way of thinking, but I don't think that's the healthy way of putting it, because then you're just blocking out the negativity, make yourself feel good. I think it's when something negative happens, you're putting your mindset into overcome it, not just think positive, but to build through it, and hopefully next time you won't even feel that down, and just still going there, and it looks like you're smiling, so you're not pissed about the tire, and it's all God's plans, bro.
Really liked what you said, by the way. A lot of times people will say, before you try helping, you should know where they're holding at. That can mean not actually know where they're holding, just understand the concept. They're going through their struggles, and it's probably not the same, even though it could look similar. It's not the same. That's the number one key to help someone. I think that's really, really important in general, even as friends, in life, when you do Judaism, when you're trying to help someone. you shouldn't think like, oh, I went through it, or I know you should always judge.
Oh, that's
Ralphie?
funny.
Right, so I'm just gonna say good morning. Wish everyone. Yesterday we woke up on the wrong side of the bed. What can I say? It's like every day. Second thing is I wish everyone a wonderful day. Third thing is, can someone hit up Yaska and ask him like where he's been? Cause like makes me happy to see him in the morning. And Karen, nice of you to join, bro.
Yeah, Cowan, nice to meet you.
Thank you, Ralphie. Abba.
Yeah, so no, I mean it's that's basically the same questions I was asking. I was basically wondering how you overcome that because it's it's not a happy position and it's not something that I want to be going through right now. But I don't know. I guess I just have to accept it. And my question was, besides accepting it, how do you stay in your like how do you come to that realization? Eventually, I'm gonna be happy anyway. So how do I skip the process and get there? You know what I mean? Like, what is that I have to go through to get to that step where I'm like, hey, you know what? It's not a big deal. Because when you're inside of it, it seems like a massive deal.
Thank you, Abba.
Whatever.
Shmuley?
Shmuley.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to say is easy, temporary answer to this whole thing might just be like, I just want a coffee or something. Just think that should probably help a little bit until something real happens. And I'm looking at the time right now, and it's supposed to be there in exactly an hour. It's pretty intense. Like yesterday, it took like 58 minutes or something. Like the day before that, took like 40 minutes. So
Yesterday we did
Oh, how do I
Thank you, Shmuley. Lady.
Yeah, Abba, I think it's the same thing that Noah was saying, that it's all about recognizing that when something happens, it's obviously there for a reason. And the reason why I'm here, like we were saying before, is to be happy and to have, like the stability of life. So the fact that something happens, it means that it's all built up for that. I mean, that at least to me is what it seems like when we always say it's for the best. That it's all to build up, all of ourselves as a person. So every single thing that happens within ourselves is all there to build us up to be able to live that life in a happy way.
Abba, what's it called? I don't think you can really skip the process, And the fact is that there shouldn't be a process to begin with. Because right away I'm saying, once you know that you're gonna be happy soon, anyways, and you're gonna get over it, right? And it's all for the best, and it's God is controlling the world. God is in control of everything. You kind of just like the stress automatically just leaves. It's just gone, and I've experienced this myself. I'm saying like it's like an automatic thing. There's no process anymore.
I think the cure to depression or anything like that is just get a little bit of a dose of reality. And obviously for some people who have gone through a trauma or like, someone like loses a family member or something like that, that reality might not be the best thing for them on first glance. But then when you look deeper into it, you see like things happen in this world that might not seem to be like perfect, but like everyone goes through it at some point. People go through a lot of different things, and if other people could do it, if that's the reality for other people, there's no reason I can't do it. And there's billions of other examples for everyone in any situation. So no reason for me to feel like I'm special and I should be sad.
Just one more thing. What we're adding to Abba's thingy, Abba asked like how. There is no clear answer how, because everyone's different. Everyone acts different. Everyone responds different. But what Cowan said, that there is the process, and there's no teenagers that like you see like, oh, they passed it. You see 30-year-old guys and something bad happens and you see how do they overcome it? How do they not care? It takes a few years, it takes months of having that negativity and coping with it and dealing with it and speaking about it. And after your day goes by, you look back, this happened, like, oh wow, you feel good about yourself, and you'll see soon. So Abba, you should have a great day with all your coworkers and actors. And yeah, life does suck, but in 8 hours from now, you're gonna feel good that you dealt with something.
Don't eject Rafi.
And yeah, Trevor, have a lovely day.
Don't eject Rafi yet. See what yours
They removed you?